Have you ever been victimized, defrauded, taken advantage of, or preyed upon by a cop, a prosecutor, a lawyer, the student loan scam, Medicare, a doctor, a landlord, a mortgage company, a bank, a retailer, a collection agency, any business or employer, a neighbor, a stranger, or any other public or private person or entity? Have you ever had access to legal representation to seek justice or resolve any legal issue or problem through the legal system? Have you ever had access to the legal system for protection from the predatory or criminal acts of others? Well, I haven't. And more than 100 million other Americans, probably including yourself, have also been denied the legal protections of the laws that already exist. When private attorneys, the DA's offices, the police, and legal aid all refuse to represent the lower classes in any capacity, then they are left to suffer at the hands of predators with absolutely no hope of resolving their problems through the legal system. When did American predators receive government protections? When were they given immunity for the crimes they commit? It's this government attitude of apathy and favoritism towards social predators that encourages them to spread misery and cause hardship at will. They know their victims can't protect themselves and are easy targets for abuse because the government is complicit in covering up their crimes. In other words, the DA and cops shirk their legal responsibility to protect us from crimes and tell us to sue instead. Then lawyers shirk their legal responsibility to protect us from civil violations by not letting us sue. It's called the runaround and passing the buck. That's what our legal system is based upon. So what's a victim of crime and civil violations supposed to do? Take matters into our own hands? Then the cops will act all right. They'll act by putting the victims defending themselves in jail. This insanity of citizens having no legal recourse to protect or defend themselves or to ever hope for any justice or retribution for their victimizers has gone on since the inception of this country. And equalism says it's damn time we stand up and fight for the rights we already have. So I'm starting a Justice for All campaign that'll stop this insanity. Don't you think it's time you did something to defend yourself from the injustices that permeate society and interfere with and ruin your life? Don't you think it's time you stood up for yourself and fought for your constitutional and human right to access the legal process? This is the most important campaign in American history. This one campaign will change for the better how American society functions for us all. Like all of equalism, this campaign throws out identity politics and cuts across racial, gender, economic, religious, and political lines. The Justice for All campaign is a way for all the non-predators to unite for their common good and finally establish the promise guaranteed by our own Constitution and Pledge of Allegiance, the promise of justice for all. This campaign does not require you to march in the streets or to take any action other than sending emails from your home. It's just that simple. So watch the first video of this series, Equalism 124. Join the Justice for All campaign at the link below, and let's get this revolution started. Resist, refuse, revolt.